We are what we repeatedly do. Human beings, we are creatures of habits. Because getting rich is not an act, but it's a habit. So far, also struggling financially, it's not an act, but it's also a habit. Let's see what are the best financial habits to better improve our financial life. Hi everybody, my name is Azadin. Welcome to Unlock Your Financial Freedom channel. Today we are going to talk about the top 5 financial habits of successful people. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and active notification button. So let's jump into it. Habit number 1. Check your bank statement. Many of us, we don't like to deal with the numbers. But if you are not checking the details of your monthly expenses, means that you don't have a monthly budget of your expenses, which means also that you are going to be in financial problems. Having a budget, it's so important to master your expenses and reach your financial goals. And if you didn't set up yet your financial goals, I made a video in 6 tips to set financial goals, which you can find in the description below. Just think about it. Can you walk in road that you don't know with the black band in your race? I think it's impossible. For me, it's same as checking your bank statements. By doing this habit at least once a month, you will figure out how often you spend money on unnecessary things and can help you avoid all kinds of bad spending habits. Because what you can't measure, you can't improve. Habit number 2. Pay yourself first. This was my best takeaway of the book The Richest Man in Babylon, which you can find linked in the description below to the full audiobook. Pay yourself doesn't mean go for an expensive vacation, buy fancy cars, luxury, or any temporary entertainments that you will blow your money on. Pay yourself means that you have to save money and invest it. Most of you will say, are you asking us to be cheap and frugal? Definitely not. I'm talking about set up percentage of your income for save, then invest it. In the Richest Man in Babylon book, the idea is to let your money work for you by saving at least 10% of your income. Let's see if you earn $1,000 a month. You have to save at least 10% of it, which $100 a month, which also $1,200 a year. Also, some of you will ask, I can't pay even my bills. How can I pay myself first and save? The answer is, you have to build the saving habits, even with the tiny fees. Then search for the ability to increase your income. Because if you can't pay yourself first when you earn $1,000, be sure that you will not do it if you will earn even $100,000. Even these days, especially with the inflation and the current economic situation caused by the spread of the virus, 10% it's not enough, and you have to increase it over time. And more your income grow, more your saving must go up also. Then let your money work hard for you by invest it, and this piece of money will bring you more and more money again. That's why we called it pay yourself first. Habit number 3. Be rich and don't look like the rich. Successful people buy assets, and poor and middle class buy liabilities. This was my takeaway from Rich Dad Poor Dad book, written by Robert Kiyosaki. We have all friends, family members, which are trying harder to look like rich people by buying the latest phones, expensive shoes, clothes, car, and even houses. Then they find themselves in the credit card debts, and many of them jump into the circle of paying debt by another debt, which seems crazy. However, rich people buy assets that produce cash flow, which will lead them to buy from that assets whatever they want. So rich buy assets that allow them to buy liabilities. Here is a quick example to better understand this point. If I need to buy a car, which costs for example $40,000, by investing this amount, I will have a return on investment that will allow me to buy the car, plus I will still have the original assets producing money which will continue work for me. So which one do you think is the best? Be like the poor and the middle class people, or be like the rich people? Please comment below and let me know. The habit number 4. Master the role of money. To better monetize your financial life, you have to know the money language. By master the role of it, we have 5 categories of people. The first are those who are struggling in debt. They know that the role of money is just to spend it, which is stupid. And the second category are the poor people. They have the idea that money is for earn and spend, and that's why they are always poor. The third category, which are the middle class, they know how to earn and save, then spend the rest. But even saving alone is not enough. It's a good deal just for the banks. Even with the idea of saving accounts, that gives you the interest rate of 2%. Here we have the hidden idea, which is the yearly inflation in our time is 3%, which means also that the middle class are always losing money. Now let's see the rich people what are doing. They have 4 pockets, which is earn, save, spend, and invest. Rich people, they know how to make money work for them and keep reinvesting until they reach the financial freedom. Some of you will think that your capability of saving will not allow him to invest. Here you must know that invest in yourself by taking courses or participation seminars or even by just a book. These things are the key to increase your income consistently. And the more you learn, more you will learn. Then we have the latest category, which results especially with the spread of the COVID-19, which are the richest men in the world, such as Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. This category of people, they have 5 roles of money, which are earn, save, spend, invest, and donate. Those people are conscious that the greatness is not what they have, but is what they give to others to better help humanity. Habit number 5. Persistence. The key to master the persistence is to have good intensity of desire, which is the starting point of each achievement. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small amount of fire makes small amount of heat. Having this concept in your life will let you accumulate the desire of money that you want. And always keep in mind that the most important part to create a habit in your life is the persistence. Let's see how. Any habit starts by an idea and related to a good emotion of happiness. Put this idea into action by act, and the key is to repeat and repeat and repeat it again with persistence until it's become habit in your life. Let's see a quick example of the habit. Wake up early at 5:30 in the morning. The idea of wake up early needs to be connected in your subconscious mind with a good emotion, like knowing that at 5:30 my body and brain are fresh and I will have the chance to enjoy the morning before starting to work, and also take my coffee without being afraid to be late. Then the 30 minutes of sport followed by a cold shower will increase my blood circulation, which will bring more oxygen to my brain and give me huge motivation to start my day. All these good emotions will help me put this idea into action and act Then start from the next day to wake up early. Then, by doing it with persistence, it will become a habit in my life. Without persistence, you will be defeated even before you start. But with persistence, you will win. No man achieves great success who is unwilling to make personal sacrifices. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope that video will help you to better set up your financial goals and reach your financial freedom. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.